Action figure deconstruction. Welcome to the latest episode of Action Figure Deconstruction. I'm the Master of Disaster, Josh45, and with me as always is the Master Collector, CBS.
Hey guys.
How's it going, man?
All right.
So this week we have a really good one. Very excited. We have the Ouying Studio Planet Green Valley EFS Security Forces Bluing Group Combat Uniform. Are you ready to deconstruct her?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get to deconstructing. As you see, I just slid the card back straight out. It means so you can still display it for people who like to keep things in the package. Tons of accessories. She pops out really easy, so you can put her back in if you want to keep it displayed in the package. Head turns really well. Comes off real easy. It does have a second head. It's more of like a combat helmet. Wrists, elbows, shoulders all work really well. The hips and the knee joints work pretty smooth. A little rough, but I mean, that's nothing uncommon with a factory figure that hasn't been displayed before. You see the alternate head here. Like I said, it's like more of a combat helmet. It looks kind of like maybe like a Halo type helmet. I'm not sure what you would call that, but it's pretty cool. I like it. As you can see, all the different accessories, the assault rifle, 2 different bandana type things, one that fits with each different head, black jacket. There's 2 little notches on the inside of that where this extra pouch comes into play. It does have a little bit of trouble getting on there first, but once you do make some small adjustments with some tweezers, it's pretty easy to get on. The vest slides on pretty easy. You do have to have the head off, which is pretty common, but the head goes off and on pretty easy. Again, with getting the flak jacket on, it takes kind of a second to get the pegs in the holes. Putting on the little bandana thing, there's 2 different sizes. I think mostly one for with the jacket and one without the jacket. I had a little bit of a problem getting this pouch in and then getting it to stay on. It is a little sensitive, so if you're a big fan of it, want to leave it on there, you can just throw a little hot glue in there. I use hot glue just because it pops right out real easy and it doesn't damage the figure if you don't want it there anymore. The gun fits into the hand really well. I didn't have any problem whatsoever getting to stay in or get in to begin with. It does come with a really cool little gas mask respirator thing. You do have to take the head off. It's going to be really hard to squeeze over the top, but not a problem. That's fucking annoying.
What is it?
This fucking holster keeps falling off. And here's the alternate head in combat mode, I guess you would call it. Pretty sweet looking figure, either way you display her. Here's her with the gas mask on. So that was your Ouying Studio Planet Green Valley EFS Security Forces Bluing Group Combat Uniform.
Which is a really, really, really long name.
It was, but it's actually a really, really cool figure. So we'll let him slide on that one.
Sure.
Our top 5 deconstruction of this figure goes like this. Number 1, does it come with a base?
No.
It does not, but it goes on most generic bases, so we're good with that. It has 2 feet peg holes,
Right.
so it can sit on pretty much any 1/18 scale stands. Number 2, is it part of a series?
Yes.
It comes in a 6-figure series. What it seems like, they're a little bit vague on how they're releasing this so far, but it seems to be 5 figures that are complete, that are all characters, and 1 blank figure that comes with a bunch of accessories for customization.
To self-painting or whatever.
Which leads us to our third part. Is it customizable? This one, it would be a little bit difficult to customize itself, but as customization goes, this series seems very customizable because it comes with multiple packs and vests and hands and heads and all sorts of things. So yes, it's very customizable. The scale of this is a 1/18 scale, so your 3 3/4 to 4-inch figure. And finally, the price point. It runs about $30 to $35 depending on what website you buy it off of, which is in the current world of things, independent companies, that's pretty average. As far as things that I don't like about this figure, you do have to make some adjustments to the different holes to be able to fit them on the pegs, on the backpacks and the packs and the different things that sit on it. But overall, I love this figure. It looks beautiful. It looks fantastic. And they did a great job on it. So I'm a big fan of it overall. CBS?
Oh, it's a great figure. I mean, like you said, the add-on packs, 2 packs, is a little rough. But as far as the thing, they look awesome whether you pick to choose to use them or not. I mean, it's got a really cool story on the back of the card. So there's a whole like world they built for these figures. So if nothing else, the story itself is a pretty cool setup. So all the amount of design into it, at least at this point for launch, awesome.
I agree. It seems like a very cool series. I'm excited to see where the rest of them come. They were all supposed to come at the same time. I pre-ordered all the figures. This was the only one that's come so far. I think they've had some issues with everything going on in China right now, which is understandable. I think everybody's going to be having problems like that. But as they come, we'll definitely review them because we're excited about it. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Action Figure Deconstruction. I am Josh45.
CBS.
The Master Collector. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
Join us next time. Did we have a noise last time? Pew, pew, pew.